Yeah, guys. So we started Python programming, right? Okay. As a part of this Python, so we discussed just we started what introduction to Python only, right? Just only introduction is going on. Okay, visible introduction to Python. In this, what we discussed, tell me what is Python. Okay, then why Python? Who developed Python? Who developed Python? Yes. Next, applications, applications of Python. Next, download and installation, right? Download and installation of Python software. Next, after this, pages started up. After this, I show something. What are those? Modes of writing Python program. Modes. Please try to remember the titles also. Okay, so that you will be having. Okay, I mean you are going to remember all these. Okay, so that is very helpful for you. Modes of writing. Modes of writing Python. Can you say what are the modes? Yes, there are two modes are there. Interactive mode, and the second one is what? Batch. Tell me what is interactive mode here? Interactive mode means hmm. What you understood interactive mode means, what is the purpose of this interactive mode? Where we done this? Little bit more. Mhm. Okay. I given one terminology for this. Interactive mode means what that is? What is that? Python shell that I want. Okay. Python shell, not command prompt. We connected to the Python shell through command prompt. Okay. Right. Python shell. So that Python shell is the interactive mode. So what we are doing there, we are typing the simple Python instructions. Basically, that we use to test simple Python statements only. That is temporary purpose. We don't use a Python shell in the development. Okay, at the time of development, just we can test it temporarily. Okay, if you want to test any Python instructions or statements, you can just open it Python shell and you can type and you can hit enter button. Will give the result for you. We can close it. That you don't need to save also. You don't need to create any new file. You don't need to save it. Okay, that is fast. Fine. Next, batch mode. What is the batch mode? Yeah, batch means here we are going to create the Python files. Okay, we are going to create the Python files. In that file, we are going to write some set of statements, Python statements. For example, we run addition of the two values, some programs, right? Displaying some messages, like we done some programs there. Okay, so there we return the code and we saved with a name, right? Every Python file contains what is the extension? .py. And every Python file is called what? Every Python file is called what? Tell me. Yes. What is that? Module. So try to understand all this. Try to remember all this. Module. I shown there. Run menu. In that you have a option is what? Run module. Run module means here run Python file. Its meaning. So every Python file is called what here? Module. Try to remember. A file which contains .py extension, that is called your module. That's it. In the Django also, Django REST framework also. Okay. So everything is what? Module. Right. So these are the two modes I explained to you very clearly. Now later I started just features, right? Features of what? Python. Just I listed out to you. Do you remember any features? Do you remember? Just I read, right? Just I read on the day, last day. Any points, features? Okay. Mm-hmm. Remember some features? Online guys, please respond. Someone is writing on the screen. Don't disturb the screen. Okay. Yes. Anyone? Tell me some features. Names. Some. Huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Procedure oriented and object oriented, interpreted, simple and easy, platform independent, vast models, general purpose programming, right? All these videos. Just I listed out. Today we'll discuss in detail about this. Okay, right. So I'll open the slide and I'm going to explain all these very clearly for you. Right. So features of Python. These are also very important. At the time of interview, they also may ask, tell me some features. And from these features also, they also may ask any question. Tell me what is platform independent. So what is the advantage of platform independent, for example? So they also may ask, tell me some features, or they also may ask about any point from these features. Okay, that's why these are also important. So I'll discuss all these one by one. First feature is what? Tell me, simple and easy. However, I explained this in the beginning at the demo session also. But once I can say, Python is very simple and also easy by compared to other programming languages. By compared to C language, C++, Java, .NET, Ruby, it is very simple and also easy. So let me show some other examples. In the demo session, I explained to you how to reverse a string. Yes, sir, how to reverse a string, and also, uh, and also what? How to repeat or how to print a string multiple times, number of times. For example, 100 times, 1,000 times. How to print? Okay. So not only those logics, you can write any other logics very simple manner in Python. So how to correct the Python from command prompt? You can type Py or Python, anyone. Let's use short here. No worries. Now we connected to Python shell. This is called your Python shell and this is called your interactive mode. Don't forget. Okay. We are connected. We are connecting to Python shell through command prompt. But command prompt is not interactive mode. In the command prompt, you cannot write the Python statements. You can write in Python shell. Okay. And I shown Python shell we can open through command prompt and also one more is what? Using ideally also. Okay. I shown. This is one way. Or you can also use ideally. See, you can search for ideally. It is a editor. This will come along with our Python software. You can open it, click on this. And here also see where is the option is available? Here. Here Python shell. Okay. Sometimes some of the apps directly it will show the Python shell. In case if you are unable to see that, you can go to the run menu and you can choose Python shell. This is a Python shell. Either you can use this one or this one, anyone. These two are same one. The black and blue one. Okay, right. Fine. Okay, so let me show some other examples how Python is easy by comparing to other programmings. Okay, I want to swap two values. Swapping means what? Interchanging the values. Means, for example, I have two values. Okay, let's do directly here only. By here again. Let's take here A equal to 10, B equal to 20. After swap, A value should be what? 20. B value should be what? 10. That is what swapping, interchanging. So for that, we have to write a logic in Python. It's very simple in Python. You have to write only one line. A comma B equal to what? B comma A. That's it. Now you can check A value. See, A value is 20 now. What's the B value? 10. Very simple. A comma B equal to B comma A. So that here B value, you have to understand that B value we are storing into A here. Next A value we are storing into what? B, like that.
I
Very
think
simple.
the
One line.
screen is stuck.
Yeah, tell me.
The screen is stuck. We can't see anything.
Being stuck, huh? Is it happening for any other? Yes, online guys. Is screen is okay for you? Or you can reconnect again. Lekha.
I'll
You can
try.
rejoin. Oh, yeah. I think you are only facing this one. Fine. Okay. So this is what your swap. Very simple, right? Okay. Now, suppose I have a string. One more example I am taking. I have a string like this is equal to Python by Mr. Venugopal Chari. This is a string now. String means sequence of characters that we are going to represent within pair of double quotes or single quotes. That is what is a string. Okay. In Python, you can represent within pair of single quotes or double quotes. But in other programming, you have to use compulsory what? Double quotes only. Very strict rule. But here, either you can use double quotes or single quotes. Both are strings only. Because in other programming, sometimes the new people may confuse. Single quotes you have to use for which one, double quotes you have to use for which one, like that. But in Python, you can use anything. It is a type of flexibility. Okay, now? Right. Now see, my requirement is I want to check a substring in the string yes. Assume that this yes is a string, it's a main string. Okay. In this main string, I want to check a substring. For example, I want to check the Python string or substring is available in this main string or not. I want to check. I repeat once again. Suppose if they ask a question, write a program to check a substring is available in the main string or target string or not. There is a question. Now this is a main string or target string. Yes. I want to check, for example, substring Python. Now tell me, is it available in the main string or not? Yes. Like that. You have to write the logic for that. You don't write any logic here. Just you have to write only one line. What is that? See here. Just you can check Python in yes. In is a predefined word. That is called actually keyword. Keywords are also available in C language, Java, like that also. Here also some keywords are there. We'll see that. Don't worry later. So in is a keyword, Python keyword or predefined word. Now Python is a string, substring. I am checking whether this Python substring is available in string yes or not. Now tell me, is it available now? Yes. Now Python in yes. Yes, it is available. That's why this will return what here? True. Very simple. Okay, now? Now, for example, let's use single quotes also you can use, no worries. I want to check Django. Django in yes. Is it there? Not there. That's why this will return what? False. Okay, now? Later we'll write a little bit. We also can display the message available, not available, active. For that, we have to write some logic. Okay, that we'll see later. But checking is very simple here. You also can use like this. Let's take here. Now tell me, Chari not in yes. What is the result? False. I'm, I'm saying like this, Chari not in yes. Actually, Chari is there in the string, main string. But I am saying here not in yes. Not also a keyword. Like in. Not in also available. Okay. Now this is what actually false because Chari is there. See, checking this type of things are very, very simple. But in other programming, you have tried 15 lines of code for this, at least. I hope already you have done this type of programming, the Java or maybe C. You have tried at least 15 lines of code. But in Python, you are doing within only one line. That is also very simple to understand, simple to remember also. Okay, like that you can take these type of logics or you can write any other business logics also. They are very, very simple and also easy within few lines. Within few lines, and we also can understand. Okay, so and also fast. We can also write those very fast as well. That is what. Like that, we can do many things that we'll see in the regular sessions also. Okay. Right now, because I want to show some other examples to you because of Python is having a feature that is what? Simple and easy. In the demo session, I explained two more codes for you. Here I am showing some other. Okay, right. Let's move to second feature. What is this? Free and open source. Means free. What is free? Python software is free of cost. I already shown to you how to download the Python software. Now tell me, whenever we downloaded the Python software, did you pay any amount or did you register? No. That is totally free of cost. So Python software is free of cost. That is the original or official software. Okay, tomorrow if you want, you also can update it or you can uninstall. You also can download one more new version also. Both are, you also can update or you also can uninstall. You can also install one more new version also. That is everything is possible. That is free of cost. Okay, now because some of the official softwares are original softwares you have to pay. Okay, but here for the Python not required to pay. That is what here free. Okay, now next is what open source. Open source means here this Python people offered one documentation, Python documentation. Okay, that documentation contains everything about Python, A to Z. Okay, now let me show the documentation. For this, just we can move to the Google. Let's open the Chrome. Any browser you can open. And here, just you can type Python documentation. Okay, in the Google, what you type? Python documentation. Press enter. Now we can see one website. What's the website here? docs.python.org. It is one more website, one more official website. Now see, this is a documentation of the Python. Left side you can see docs by version also. For each and every version, there is a documentation is there. Okay. Here you can find anything about Python. Real-time developers, they want to know anything about the Python, they can explore this documentation on. Okay, now? Right. And left side, if you observe Python 3.15 in development. Did you see this version in the python.org website? No, because this is still in development. Okay, like 3.14 pre-release, like stable 3.13, like 3.12, like that. They given all these versions here. Right now, 3.15 is not released here. That is under development. However, you can go to the tutorials or you can go to the libraries or if you want any other deprecation. Deprecation means outdated libraries or what if you want to know, for example, okay, frequently asked questions, for example, okay, installing the Python models, how to install it, okay, like that. Basically, you can just go to all these options. For example, tutorial, Python tutorial, okay. Now come down, scroll down. You can see the index here. And from this index, whatever you want to learn, you can just click on this, you can learn. Theory is available, Coding also available. Both is available. Now, for example, see, let's take any topic from here. Sets, for example, set or dictionary. One topic in Python. This is actually dictionary, for example. See, dictionary information about dictionary. Okay, and also example here. Okay, that we'll see later. Right now, you may not understand because we did not start Python coding. Okay, but here everything is available. Okay, everything A to Z about each and every Python topic is available here. Definitions and also coding. Okay, table of content here. See, tuples and sequences. See, tuples and sequences. Okay, like that. Sets. Okay, now they given a definition, code, and also output. Okay, they done in the Python shell only. Is it Python shell, right? Yes, Python shell, right? Like that. So whatever you want, you can explore from this documentation. So this documentation is available. Anybody can access it. This is called actually what? Open source feature. Okay, now right. Fine. So docs.python.org, this you can use for documentation purpose. And previous one more website is what? That is what? Which one that is? Python.org. From there, we downloaded the Python software. Okay, like that. These two are the official websites. Right. Next feature is what? High level programming language. Right. See, starting someone said, when I asked a question, what is Python means, they said it is a high level programming language. Or some people said that it is a platform independent programming. Some people said that it is a general purpose programming. You also can, merge all these words and also can say as a definition. But you have to know what are these actually. These are actually features. Okay, right. Now let me explain what is meant by high level programming language. Python is a high level programming language. Before that, first you have to understand what is meant by high level language. High level language is different. High level programming language is different. Little bit. Okay, now let me explain first what is meant by what? High level language. Yes. Yes. So high level language means we can say 2 points about this. One simple definition for this is general English. General English is known as what here? High level language. So general English means whatever we are talking. For example, I am talking now. I am typing something. I am talking something. This is what here? General English. That is called here high level language. Or if you want very clearly, so basically this high level language includes what? This high level language includes not only like English words or alphabets. It is a combination of alphabets and combination of these letters also, and then digits 0 to 9 combination, and also some symbols or operators. Okay, now like etc. Understanding, guys? High level language is what I said. General English is called here high level language. Or you can say second point also. Basically, the high level language is a combination of alphabets, upper and lowercase letters. Next, digits 0 to 9 combination, and also what? Some symbols or operators. Now see, you write any Python program, that is a combination of these only. Means you are writing Python program using what language now? High level language. Try to understand. That is why Python is known as what? High level programming language. That's it. Very simple. Okay, now? Right. Fine. Because see, in the olden days, we were not using this general English or high level language to write the programs. Suppose if you take C language, once upon a time, C language programs you are writing using some other language is called here assembly language. Okay. Talking of the C language, C programming language, we are using what here? Assembly language to write the program. It is very difficult to write, difficult to understand also. It is not like high level language. Okay, now? But nowadays we are not using this assembly language for Python or Java or some other .NETs also. Mostly we are using what here? High level language only. It's very easy to write, easy to understand. It's just like human understandable language. Which one? Which one? High level language is a human understandable language. But assembly language is not a human understandable language. Okay, that's what. So it is also one more advantage for the Python. So we are writing programs using high level language that is very easy to write, easy to understand the programs also. That is why Python is known as what here? High level programming language. Clear guys? Right. Next feature is what? General purpose programming language. So what is the meaning of this general purpose programming? Python programming language we use in different technologies to develop the different types of applications. That is called here, Python is what? General purpose programming language. I already said in the applications of the Python. So Python we are using in the artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? Next what? See, IoT, data science, Python we are using for web development to develop the websites, right? In the Django class, we are using Python. Next, Python also supports for gaming purpose also, right? And Python also supports for desktop applications. Like that, Python we are using to develop the different types of applications. That is why Python is known as what here? General purpose. Okay, now general purpose programming language. Right. Next feature is what? Dynamically typed programming language. Means what? Okay, so before this, I hope you know C language. Do you know C language or any Java? It's not compulsory. I'll make you understand without knowing this one also. For example, say, in our coding, if want to store any value, what we done like this. Okay, like b equal to 1.2, you can do like this. Or just now I done something s equal to Python by something, right? Okay, let's add some Python. So we are doing like this. So 10 is a data, 1.2 also data, Python also data. Okay. But left side, this A, B, S are called what, these are called actually variables. We'll see later what is variables, very clear. Variables. These are variables actually. So left side A, B, S are the variables. Right side 10 is a integer data. 1 point is a float data. Python is what data? String data. Like that. Okay. Okay. In the Python, we are creating these directly like this. We are typing now. In the Python shell, I shown that A equal 10, we are printing directly A, B equal 1.2 means that we are printing directly. But in other programming languages, you can't do this directly. Okay. How to do this? If you want to store integer value, you have to take like int data type. Int is what data type. Int A equal 10. You have to do like this. Semicolon also compulsory. Like this. This syntax. Same way if you want to store float value, float b equal to 1.2 like this. Next, yes, there is a string is there or char of something also is there, right? Let's take a string s equal to like that you have to do in other programming languages. But in Python programming language, we are not using these data types, int, float, string, not using. No need to use also. Whenever you want to create the variables with data, you no need to use. Because why we should not use? Python is having a feature is called dynamically typed. What is the meaning of dynamically typed means? Now see, at runtime of the Python program, the variable type will be decided by the Python software only. At runtime only. You no need to write the type explicitly like this. Runtime is here dynamic. Runtime is what here? Dynamic. At runtime of the Python program only, type of the variable will be decided by the Python software only. That is why Python is known as what here? Dynamically typed programming language. Okay. So already we saw this. Once again, you can see here. See just now. See here. A equal to 10. A. I printed A. You can check the type also here. Type is one function is there. Type of A. Type is one function, predefined function. That is easy to know the type of the variable or type of the object. Okay. Now see type of A. Will return what? Class int. We'll see this class later. Don't worry. But right now see it is returning what? Int type. A is a int type. Like same way B equal to 1.2. Type of B is what here? See float type. S equal to what? One string Python. Type of S is what here? str means string. So these are working directly without using the data types in Python. Can we use this syntax? So can I create like this? Will it work out? This syntax will work in the C, C++, Java, .NET, right? Will it work in Python means? No, this will not work. Now see, syntax error, invalid syntax. Syntax means the format. Understanding guys? So because Python is having a feature dynamically type programming, you don't write the data type explicitly because Python only will decide depends on your data, right side. Right side, if you give 10, that is an integer, so that type of A is what here? Int type. Like that. Same if you give the 1.2, that is a float type. So B is what type now? Float type. That is going to be decided by the Python software only. You only try to explicitly. Understanding guys? So that is a type of they are reducing the burden of the programmer. Okay, Python people has what? Reduced the burden on the programmer. You don't need to use the data type explicitly. That is one. Okay, fine. Next feature is procedure oriented and object oriented programming language. See, Python is a combination of both. Suppose C language is what? It is a procedure oriented. Java is what? Object oriented, for example. But Python is a combination of these two. Okay, so that we can also utilize the features of the procedure oriented and also object oriented. Both features we can utilize, we can use. But what is the meaning of this? Let me explain. So, procedure oriented. Let me explain. See, procedure oriented means if you write the programs with the help of the functions, with the help of the what here? Functions. That is called actually procedure oriented. You know, generally in Python we can define a function using def keyword. Def, suppose if you want to do any addition, right? You can give the name is addition and parenthesis colon. Now you can write the logic here. Logic in this. Okay, now that we'll see later. So function we can define like this. In other programmings, we are going to define the function, for example, in the C language or Java, void, addition, next what? Open and close. In this, you are going to write what here? Logic. The syntax, suitable for C, C++, Java, or .NET like that, right? But here little bit different syntax in Python. So if you write the programs using functions like this, then that is called what here? Procedure oriented. Okay, now? Right. Next, object oriented means if you write the programs with help of the classes and objects. We'll see what is class, what is object later. Don't worry. If you write the programs with help of what here? Classes and object. That is what here? Object oriented. Suppose class. You can define a class using class keyword. If you want to addition in this class, you can use what here? Addition. Colon. Now you can write the body for the class inside this. We'll see that later in detail. Understanding, guys? Okay. Simply, object oriented means if you write the programs or if you design the applications with the help of the classes and objects. That is called what here? Object oriented program. Or you can say one more point also. If any programming language that follows the OOPS principles. OOPS principles. OOPS means what here? Any idea? Tell me. Object oriented programming system. There are some principles are there. What are the principles? Do you know? Yeah, tell me. Abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and these are the principles. Polymorphism. This will discuss in detail next year because this is advanced Python topics. I said na core Python is there, advanced Python is there. So we'll discuss about this very clearly later. What is object-oriented programming? What is class? What is object? How to write the programs? And what is abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism? We'll see all these practically also. Okay, in advanced Python. So in the core Python, basically, we work with the functions. Okay, no? Right. So I repeat once again, Python is a both what? Procedure oriented and also object oriented program. Procedure oriented means if you write the programs with the help of the functions. And object oriented means if you write the programs with the help of what? Class and objects. Or if any programming language which follows the OOPS principles. That is also what here? Object oriented program. Principles are these four. Okay. However, sometimes you also can include the class and object as well. Class and object as well. These are not actually principles, but if you want to apply these principles, compulsory class and objects are required. That's what sometimes you can see somewhere class and also object as a part of this principle. Okay, but actually class and object is not a principle. Okay, right. Fine. Yeah. So if you if you write the programs with the help of the functions, you'll be having a type of advantage. Same if you write the programs with the help of the class and object, you'll be having a type of advantage. That we'll see later. Okay. However, we can also utilize the advantage of these two. Which one? Two functions and class and objects. Okay. That is what means procedure oriented and also object oriented. Like it. Fine. Next. Interpreted language. What is meant by interpreted language? So Python is an interpreted language. So before this, now tell me, we are writing Python program using what language? Which language? We are writing or we are typing programs using what language? Loudly. High level language. Listen. Any other answer? High level language or any other language? We are typing program, right? High level language only. You know what is high level language? Yes, that is general English, right? Yes. High level language. Good. But Okay, why we are writing program using high level language? That is a human understandable one. That's why we are writing. But now tell me, can computers understand this high level language? Yes, online guys, respond in the chat box. I will see that later. Okay. Huh? No. Computers cannot understand the general English or high level language like ABC, 1, 2, 3, symbols, plus, minus, will not understand by the computers or machines directly. But machines or computers can understand one language. What is that? Yes, only two characters, 0 and 1. That is called what here? Binary language. Okay, now? Can you write programs using binary? No. Human cannot write because human don't know binary. Human cannot understand binary. Okay. So now try to understand this point. Humans can understand only high level language so that they are writing program using high level language. But systems cannot understand this high level language because systems can understand only what? Binary language. That is why after writing the programs, what you have to do? You have to translate the program, Python program, which you have written in high level language into which one? Binary. Then only the system will understand and also will execute the program. This is done by whom? Interpreter in Python. That is why it is known as what here? Interpreted language. Very simple. Yes, guys, online guys, is it clear? Because I am not telling the definition directly to you. Try to understand. From starting onwards, I am not telling the definition directly to you. I am trying to making you understand first. What is that basic? You have to start from roots like that. Okay, now? So I did not say directly interpreted language is what. Just I came. First, what is high level language? What is binary? Why you are using this interpreter? What is interpreter? Let me explain how this interpreter will work very clearly. Okay. So now see, as I said, I think I missed one feature, right? Yeah, I'll discuss it. I'll discuss. Don't worry. Okay. So let me explain about the interpreted language. Okay. Now see, just now I said something. This is a diagram. See, left side, there is a Python program that is written in high level language, for example. Now this Python interpreter, okay, that will translate this high level language program into binary. How this will translate means actually this interpreter will scan one line at a time. Will scan what here? One line. First line will scan and will translate and then executes also. Translate into binary and also executes also. After that, it will scan second line to translate into binary and also execute like that. So line by line, it will scan and also translates and also executes like that. Suppose I have I have 100 lines of program. Okay, 100 lines of what? Program. Now in this 100 lines of program, there is an error at line 50, line 60. So try to understand how this Python interpreter will work. My program is having how many lines of code? 100 lines. There are some errors at where error set line 50 and 60. 50 and 60. Now I saved program. I started running the program. Now what happens? It will show the error where? No, it will show only at line 50, but not 60. Because I said just now, Python interpreter will translate and executes line by line. It will not check the line 60. Means first from 1 to 49. First time 1 to 49 lines will be, up to 50 line will execute, but it will show the error at line 50. We'll struck the program there only. It will show what is the problem, what is the error at line 50. As a programmer, you have to rectify, you have to fix that problem. Understood? Okay. After solving the, after fixing the problem at line 50, the error I solved. Once again, I saved and I started running the program. Then what happens next? It will run the program next time from 1 to 60, but the error is there, line 60. It will stuck there again. Again, as a programmer, you have to fix that problem. The error you have to fix. Again, you can save and run. Next, third time, if you run the program, this will be exited from where to where? Line 1 to 100. This time, we will see the output also. Proper output of the program. Understanding? In that way, this interpreter will work. Somewhere I am going to show you because I did not start the actual programming. Okay. So I'm going to show somewhere how this interpreter will work. So however I explained your theory, same I'm going to show practical also. Clear guys? Right. So however, this Python using the interpreter to translate the Python program which are written in high level language in which one? Binary language. That is why Python is known as what here? Interpreted language or interpreted programming language. Clear guys? Right. That's what. Now, see in other programming languages, for example, C language, C++, Java, we are also using compilers. Okay. Basically, these compilers, interpreters are the translators. Translators. Okay. Because these are translating from one language to another language. Okay. That's why these are the translators. Okay. But however, compiler we are not using, interpreter we are using, and this will execute the program fast also. It will translate, execute fast also. Okay, right. That's what. There's also one more advantage or feature of the Python. Next, extensible means it is very simple, updatable. Whatever the programs or applications you design using Python are updatable. Updation is required anywhere, right? Yes, that is required. That's why Python also offers this feature. Extensible means updatable. Okay, right. Next means actually you can also update means what actually you can add the new features to the existing old features, or you can replace the old features by the new features. That is what actually updation that that we can do using Python coding. Next, what? Embedded. Embedded means here we can mix the Python code or Python libraries into other code or other technologies. Means, for example, Python libraries you can use into Java also. So Python libraries you also can use into C language also. That is possible. Okay, that is called here embedded. Python libraries or Python code you can mix into other programmings or other technology also. For example, Python we are using in the AI and ML. Python we are using in the data science. Python we are using the IoT, right? These are the different technologies, but still we are using some, some of the Python libraries into other technologies. That is what here embedded. Next word, vast models. Models means I said Python files are called here models. However, Python supports some inbuilt models also. Inbuilt models. There are so many models are there. For some different types of activities, there are some models are offered by the Python. For example, say there is a math model that you can import math. In the math, there are so many functions are there. If you want to do some mathematical calculations. For example, if you want to find the factorial of a number, in the math module, there is a factorial. Do you know factorial means what? 4, 4 factorial. How much 4 factorial? 24? Yes. See, I am not writing any logic here. There are some models out there. Math is one model, for example. In that model, there is a function is called factorial. Okay, like that, we are not writing any heavy lines of code to find the factorial. Simply, we are importing the models and we are using the functions. That's it. Very simple and also fast. Like power, PV 2 power 3. How much? 8. Okay, it is returning in float format. No worries. We also can convert it to integer. Later we'll see that. 8. 2.2 comma 3. 2 power 3 means 8. So not only this here, there are so many models are there. Python offered by, Python is offering the many models that we can import and we can use some elements of those models so that we can make our work very fast within few lines of code like this. Clear, guys? It is also one more advantage. Fine. So, like that, I left to one more is what here? Platform independent. So, platform independent or portable means, see, you can write the Python programs or you can develop the Python application that you can run into multiple platforms. Okay, I repeat once again. Let me show the diagram also. See, this is a diagram. You can write the Python programs one time. Python program or Python applications or Python software. You can design only one time. That you can run on multiple platforms. Platform is like operating systems, Windows, Linux, Mac, Android, or any other. Okay, now you can design only one time and you can run on many platforms without making any changes in your program or application. This feature is known as what here? Platform independent feature. Understanding, guys? Means you can design only once. You can run on different machines, different platforms. Do work only one time and you can use it on any platform. That is the advantage. This is what here? Platform independent feature of the Python. Clear, guys? Right? So these are the all features. However, these are not all here. Some of the important features. Every topic in Python uh, is a feature actually. That we'll see later because we did not start the topics here. That we'll learn step by step, topic wise here. So these are some of the important features of Python. So clear, guys? Yes, online guys. Any doubts from these features? Any doubts? Online guys or offline guys? Fine. So up to this, we completed what introduction part is completed. Tomorrow is a very important. Okay, don't miss the session. I'm going to start part 2. What is it? Fundamentals means basics of Python. Very important. Even if you forget this total what introduction part, nothing will happen. But tomorrow onwards, whatever I'm going to discuss, you have to remember every element, every point also. If you can forget up to this, no worries. Program you can understand. Don't forget. These are important for interview purpose. But next classes to write the program, these are optional. These are not required. Which one? Introduction part is not required. Write your programs. Write the business logic. But next, whatever I'm going to discuss from tomorrow, the basics are very important. If you want to understand the program, Python program step by step or line by line, fundamentals are very important. That is why don't waste on tomorrow. Clear? Fine, guys. If no doubts, you can leave the session, guys. Thank you. Have a nice day.